My name is Chuck Piercy. I'm an elder in the church, and my wife and I have been members here since 2004 when we moved from Sun River to Bend. When our session came out with our new mission statement to create space, those words related very well to me because as I thought about them, I realized this was the action that God took in creating out of a formless void a space for us so that we may have life and existence. So I've thought along on that theme and wondered as I looked around the church, were these meaningless words or were we really creating space to help people? And as I looked, I saw we really were. I saw children being cared for, elders being looked after, handicapped people being brought to church, and a number of various things that said we really were creating space to help people. And that encouraged me, again, to be more thoughtful in my own care for people. An opportunity came for Carol and I to talk to them and suggested some things that they might do. One of those suggestions was that they contact the Reverend Brad Kent. I called Brad and he was immediately Johnny on the spot, helped them work through what they wanted to do, and finally came up with the idea that they would have a memorial service. And so that's just where the opportunity, being an elder, came for Carol and I to step in and suggest a number of things that they might do that would help. And of course then what really was pleasing in this creation of space was to see how the whole church swung in to help them. The family was concerned that maybe 25 or 30 people would come. We convinced them that maybe 50 was closer to the number, and it turned out there were over 100. And that once again it was the creation of a wonderful deacon group that stretched the food and the drink so that everyone had an opportunity. The end result was that a lot of people had a chance to express their sorrow and their support for the family, and they were really overwhelmed at what had happened. Now, we tell this story for one particular reason, to include you as a congregation, because if it were not for your continued tithes and gifts and support of this church, we wouldn't be here. There wouldn't be deacons, there wouldn't be staff, there wouldn't be a facility where we could create space to help those in our community who need healing.